Meghan-Harry warned against consequences to Sussexes' image, urged to stay out problematic choices. Former US/UK relations advisor and senior fellow of the Bow Group think tank Lee Cohen suggested Meghan Markle should steer clear from important world issues like Afghanistan, as serious people care little for what she has to say. In the immediate aftermath of Afghanistan falling to the Taliban, Ms. Markle issued a statement with Prince Harry where they called the world a fragile place and urged people to support humanitarian charities backed by archie. But Mr. Cohen was asked whether U.S. servicemen had reacted to the statement as he hit out at the Duchess of Sussex during a rant. A royal expert has said that Prince Harry must remember that people are watching what you do, in light of his new celebrity status and frequent messages about the environment. Jonathan Sussexes said the public would be wondering if the Duke was taking seriously his own messages about the urgency of climate change, after his recent trips on a private jet. Prince Harry came under scrutiny for taking 2 private flights to attend a charity polo match last week, despite him and Meghan Markle often preaching about efforts to save the environment. Mr. Sussexes said, "I think that Prince Harry's visuals of flying in that private jet to the polo match were definitely problematic for the image that the Sussexes are putting out, because they're in a tough position. They want to set a good example and they want to use their position of fame and celebrity to try and spread positive messages for the world and for the environment and for humanity and society, and encourage people to do good deeds or the right thing about the environment. But of course, people don't just listen to what they say. People also watch what they do, and if you set yourself up as a celebrity who also preaches a message to society, you've got to remember that people are watching what you do as much as they are listening to what you say. When you talk about the urgency of changing human behavior in order to help combat the problem of man-made climate change, and then you get in a private jet to fly across the country to play a polo match and then fly back, people are going to wonder if you are taking seriously your own warnings and messages." Prince Harry issued a statement with the Invictus Games about Afghanistan, which many commentators conceded was an apt and fair decision considering Harry's army service and the Invictus Games helping out former soldiers. The statement read, "The world is exceptionally fragile right now, as we all feel the many layers of pain due to the situation in Afghanistan. We are left speechless. As we all watch the growing humanitarian disaster in Haiti, and the threat of it worsening after last weekend's earthquake, we are left heartbroken. And as we all witness the continuing global health crisis, exacerbated by new variants and constant misinformation, we are left scared. When any person or community suffers, a piece of each of us does so with him, whether we realize it or not. And though we are not meant to live in a state of suffering, we, as a people, are being conditioned to accept it. It's easy to find ourselves feeling powerless, but we can put our values into action, together." When asked what the reaction has been among U.S. servicemen, Mr. Cohen told, "I have not seen any reaction from military personnel. Why would serious people even tune into what Ms. Markle has to say on this or any issue except Hollywood gossip?" Interestingly, the Sussexes were careful to avoid mention of embattled Biden, whom they have always lined up behind. I recall that the Biden White House was quick to praise the Sussexes for their courage opening up about their mental health issues through the Oprah interview. Now that Biden has earned the world's scorn for his Afghanistan catastrophe, the Sussexes' coziness with the failed leader is less desirable. It comes as a YouGov survey on royal favorability suggested public opinion of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex has plunged. The survey took place from August 27 to 29 and asked 1,667 people whether they held a positive or negative opinion of leading members of the royal family. Generally, many royals took a hit to their popularity, but Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's were perhaps the starkest. Prince Harry and Meghan